Good evening to everyone and welcome to the SPM revision seminar online. And today's subject is maths. Before I introduce to the speaker, anyone who would like to ask a question, please post your questions on Facebook if you can't find the chat box on the Microsoft team. And I'll repeat again, if you have any question, please post on Facebook. The lecturers will reply you. And for the Form 5 students this year, we are also offering School Achiever Scholarship Award, SASA. We do highly encourage all Form 5 viewers to submit your application through our webpage. For more information, please log on to our webpage to find out more. Today we have Mr. William from the Faculty of University Foundation Studies as a speaker for today. So I'll hand it over to him.
If we have the chance, students, good evening. Welcome to week 10 of SPM seminar for mathematics. Okay, we have come to the final week of our seminar. Okay, before we start our class today, right, I would like to say thank you and also you are welcome. Okay, for joining me for the past 9 lessons. All right, so for the past 9 lessons, we have been focusing on paper 2. Okay, why? Because paper 2 give you more marks, right? Okay, and paper 2, if you don't know how to do, then you cannot do because it's subjective, right? But paper 1, if you don't know how to do lah, okay, you can still simply choose a answer one. Okay, so you still, if you choose an answer, it could be correct, okay, even though the probability is low. Okay, so for today, we are going to look at a few chapters, okay, for quite a number of questions from chapter 1. Sorry, not chapter 1, paper 1. All right. Okay, so let's start. Okay, the first chapter that we are going to look at is angles of elevation and depression. All right. Okay, so let's look at a few examples. Okay, in Malay, it's called sudut, tunduk, and dongak. Right. Okay, later you can see from here. Okay, so if you read this question here, okay, there are two tiang, right? Okay, vertical poles on a horizontal ground. Okay, so the length for this OP pole is 15 meter, and the line for MN is 9 meter. All right. Okay. Remember last week when we did something about angles also, right? Okay, and we use tangent. Okay, for this chapter, we are going to use tangent again. So make sure you know tangent is what? Opposite divided by adjacent. All right. Okay. So for this, right, you look at the question and you read the question. Calculate the depression angle, okay, of vertex N from vertex P. From vertex P. Okay, and it's sudut tunduk. Okay, so you assume you are at this point P, you are here. Okay, so you tunduk your head, okay, to see this N, which means the angle that you need to find is actually, oh, sorry, let me try to use, okay, it's not easy to draw a straight line. Okay, you have a straight line here. Okay, agak-agak. Okay, then you have another straight line from P to N. All right. Okay, so you need to find this angle. All right. Okay, so we let this angle to be theta lah, as usual. Okay. So if this is 13, it means this one will also be 13, right? Okay, then how to find this? This one. How to find the length for this? It's 15 and 9 here. So you take 15 minus 9, you get 6. Okay, can I? So remember what is tangent? Okay, the opposite divided by the adjacent, right? So we have tangent theta equals to 6 over 13. So to find theta, you just have to find the inverse tangent of 6 over 13. Okay? Then once you get this, you just have to press the calculator and you get the answer. Okay, the calculator will give you the answer in decimal form. Okay, 24 agak-agak, 24.7751 degrees. Okay, you see, do you have 24.7751 degrees? No, right? So here, from here, straight away you press the button on the calculator to change this 0.7751 to minutes. Okay, so if you do that, you will get 24 degrees and 46. Okay, here 40, I get 46. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, why I get 46 but the answer here is 47? It could be because, right, here, right, you are supposed to take more decimal places. Right, so this is the closest answer. Okay. Okay, what is the other way to change this to minutes? Minutes is you have like a apostrophe, comma here. You just have to take the 0.7751 multiply 60 minutes. Okay, then you get 46 minutes, roughly. Okay, let me try. If I take 7751 multiply 60, okay, I get 46.5. Yeah. Okay, so 46.5, if you round it to the nearest minutes, would be 47. Okay, and okay, this is depression angle. Okay, depression angle means you are on top here, you look down, depression. Okay, sudut tunduk. Okay, next. Okay, here we have two tiang again, right? No, this is two buildings. Okay, TU and RS. Given the depression, again depression angle, U from S. So now you are here. Okay, again you have a straight line. Okay, why I cannot draw accurately? Let me try again. Weird, huh? Okay, never mind. But you should know it's supposed to start with from S lah. Okay, agak-agak. So here we need to find this sudut. Okay, this angle. Okay, but here, right, they give us the angle to be 19 already. Okay, so now no theta, the angle is 19. So if they give you angle, it means they will ask you to find the length. It's either this one or this length. Okay, now they want distance with distance between the two buildings, meaning you have to find this one. Okay, so this is 42.55, meaning this one is 55 minus 42.13, right? Now let's say you let this to be x lah. Just let it to be any alphabet lah, any letter. And normally we deal with x, right? So we have x here. Okay, so tangent of 19 degrees equal to what? The opposite, 13 divided by x. So how to find x? You just have to take 13 divided by tangent 19 degrees. Okay, so if you use calculator, you take 13 divided by tangent 19 degrees, what do you get? 37.75. Okay, it's supposed to be meter, but it's okay because this is objective. Okay, so 37.75 meter, which is again A. Can? Okay, so sudut, this one is what? The depression angle is sudut tunduk. Okay, so you tunduk your head. Okay, next. Okay, this one is more challenging compared to the first two examples. Okay, here you see again you have two tiang, yes, two poles, two tiang. The point PQR line on the plane. Okay, PQR line. Okay, there's a plane, horizontal plane. Okay, so this horizontal plane is just like the what? The ground. Okay, so okay, let's see what is given. The angle of you see, this is angle of elevation. Elevation means you look up. Okay, depression means you look down, tunduk. Elevation means you dongat. So if you dongat, your head means you look up. Okay, so from, okay, they give you two. One is from vertex T. So here. Okay. Okay, oh, now nice. Okay, one is from vertex T. This angle here is what? 46. All right. And another one is 42, right? 42 is from T. Sorry, 42 is point P. Okay, so from here to here is 42. Okay, here, right, and here later we need to draw another triangle. Okay, in order not to confuse ourselves. Right? Okay, now we need to try to find this length. Okay, so tangent of 46 equals to the opposite 18 divided by this, right? This one you can take as QR. All right. So what is QR? QR will be 18 divided by tangent 46. Okay, and you get 17.3824. Okay, I try to take more decimal places, but by right you can just take 2 decimal places. Okay. Okay, then if this is 17.3824, okay, the total from P to R will be 17 point this plus 13, right? Which is what? Okay, I try to draw another triangle. Okay, which is all right. One more. Okay, nice. Okay, so this is P to R. Okay, Q in the middle lah, but Q is not important now. 13 plus 17 will be 30.3824, right? Okay, and this whole thing we don't know. Okay, we are supposed to find this RS. See? You are supposed to find this. Let's say we make it X. Okay, so here is 42. Can they give you two angles? One is you look up to S from T. Another one is you look up to S from P. Okay, so it's 42, 46 and 42. Okay, now how to get the X? Use tangent again. Okay, tangent of 42 equals to opposite is X divided by 30.3824, right? Okay, so what is X? You have to take tangent 42, multiply 30.3824. Okay, so you get 27.35 meter. Okay, so the unit here is quite important, especially when you do standard form. Okay, later you will see. Okay, you have to be careful with the unit, the meter, the kilometers, okay, or the seconds, the hours, the minutes. You have to be very careful. So 27.35 was the answer. Again, weird. Okay, I have the answer here. Just for us to check. Okay, so these three questions is from the elevation and depression angle chapter. Okay. Okay. Next chapter we are going to do variations. Okay, this is a very easy chapter. Okay, this variation you have two. One is you varies directly, another one is varies inversely. Okay, if you see the question, G varies directly as H, so you can write this G. Okay, you varies means you have something like this, to H. If inversely, right, then you have to write G. Okay, this symbol again, 1 over F. Can see it now. Okay, if it's inverse, then you have this 1 over F. If direct, just straight away H lah. Okay, but to solve this, you have to remove these two symbols, this very symbol. Okay, you have to remove and replace it with equal, but then you need K, which means, right, if you combine these two, you can write G equals to KH divided by F. Can see or not? Can see what I did here? All right, the two symbols, I changed it to equal, Okay, but then I need to add a number. Normally we add, sorry, not number, we add a letter. Normally we add the letter K. Okay, can? Okay, now, we need to find the K first. They will give you one step, which is this one. Oh, sorry, typo here. This F should be small f. Okay, so that you are able to get K. Okay, for this one, G is 2.5. Okay, K we don't know, right? But H we know is 10 and F is 2. Okay, you solve this, you'll be able to get K. So 2.5 times 2 is 5. Okay, so K will be 5 over 10, which is 1 over 2 or 0.5. Okay, okay, now if when you get K equals to 1 over 2, you can actually substitute here. Okay, so now you get G equals to K is 1 over 2, right? So 1 over 2 H divided by F. Okay, okay, now you need to find X, correct? Okay, G is what? 3. Okay, H is actually X, so 1 over 2X divided by what is F? F is 6, right? Okay, now how to solve this? 3 multiply 6, so you have 18. So what is X? 18 multiplied 2, right? 36. Yeah. Oh, okay. Finally, the answer is not A. The answer is D. Okay, so this is variation. Quite easy, right? You just have to know these two. Varies directly or varies inversely. Inversely means 1 over that. Okay, okay, let's look at more examples. Okay, here, they give you this. Okay, so we need to change this to what? Equal. So we have Y equal, but when you change this to equal, you need to add a K here. Okay, be careful. X plus 2 power n. Okay, now they will give you one set of YKN. So Y is 1 over 2. K is, we don't know, we need to find K. X is 2, right? Here. Okay, and N is 2 again. Okay, solve this, you'll be able to get K. Okay, 1 over 2. Okay, do it slowly. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 times 12, sorry, not 4 times, 4 power 2. 4 power 2 is what? 60, right? Okay, then how to get K? You multiply the 16 here, right? So K will be 8. So if K is 8, you substitute this K with 8. Alright? Okay, now they will give you what do you need to find? Jari nilai N. So you have to find N. X is 6. So Y is 1. Okay. X is 6. Okay, so 6 plus 2 power N. Okay, you need to find N. Okay, what do you do next? 6 plus 2 is 8, right? So you get 1 equals to 8 over 8 power n. Okay, then this one you can multiply with 1. Okay, 8 power n equals to 8. So what is n? N will be 1, right? Okay, because 8 is actually 8 power 1. So 8 power n equals to 8, 1, meaning n is 1. So the answer is A. Oh, A again. It seems that many of the questions, the answer is A. Okay, but don't simply tikam A. Okay. Okay, we have one more. Okay, but this is just word problem. Okay. Oh no, 2 more. Okay, never mind. Very good. This is a very good chapter. Nice, right? Okay, not that difficult. Okay, here very easy. T varies directly as the square root of u. Direct. Okay. Varies inversely as v. Okay, so it means this v must be over v. Okay, so what's the answer? C and D cannot be. Okay, it's either A or B, right? Because the V is inversely, meaning V must be in the denominator. Okay, so the answer is A. Oh, A again. Interesting. Okay, why? Because they say square root of U. Square root of U means like this. Square root of U. All right. This one, right? If you have a square root of U square again, you actually get U. Can? If something square root meaning you get back the same thing. Huh? So B cannot be the answer. Okay, C and D lagi cannot be lah. Okay, why suddenly U go down already? Because U is the directly one. What? Directly must be up, must be in the numerator. All right. Okay. Next one. Okay, this one same thing, no? Okay, here is this is quite straightforward. N varies inversely as square root of n. All right. So they give you n and n. So n here is 96. Okay, n is 1/144. Okay, so what is square root of 1/144? Okay, if you're not sure, use calculator. You will get 1/12. Okay, so to get k, you take 96. 96 what? Multiply 1/12, which is 8. Okay, you see the steps, they are more or less the same. Okay, now we can substitute the k here, this k with 8. Can? Okay, now you are supposed to find p. P is actually m. Okay, so this m you substitute with p. Okay, and what is the n? 2, 5, 6. Okay, so what is square root of 256? 16, right? Okay, so 8/16 will be 1/2. Okay, let's see the answer. Yeah. Oh, again A. Very good. Okay, so since all the questions, most of the questions are A, right? Make sure you get A. Okay. Yeah, A, correct. All right. Okay, so we finished for variations. All right. Okay. Next we do set. Okay. So this set, the question, right, may ask you the Venn diagram like this. The shaded region. Okay. Or calculation problem like this. Or like this. Okay, so we look at both. Okay. The first thing here, okay, when you do this, you see, what is this? R prime. You see, there's an apostrophe there. In maths, we pronounce that, or we read that apostrophe as prime. Okay, R prime means not R or outside of R. Okay. Oh, sorry. Again, something is wrong with my pen. Okay, let me undo first. All right, outside of R. Okay, here you see. Is this shaded region outside of R? No. So this cannot be the answer. Okay. Is this shaded region outside of R? No also. It's inside S and S is inside R, so cannot be. Okay. Is this shaded region outside of R? No also. So the only answer is B. Right. So the shaded region is outside of R. R is inside here, the circle. So you shade here, and because you intersect with S. Okay, so S is the whole thing, but intersect means the common region. Okay, so sometimes for this one, right, you can use the what do you call it? You try and you see which one you exclude, the one which are impossible. Okay, we exclude A, B, C, we get the answer as D. Okay, because D is the only one that you have outside of R. Okay. Okay, now calculation question. Okay. Universal set, this thing, this universal set is all from 5 students. Okay, what is this? Set B is students who go to school by bus. Okay, B for bus Then C is by car. Okay, bus and car. Okay. Then you see the question. Given that NB, okay, NB means the number of elements in this B is 92, NC is 108, and B intersect C. Okay, B intersect C means the middle. So the middle is 20. All right. Okay, since NB is 92, the way write 92 here, you know, you need to take 92 minus 20, 72. Why? Because this NB92, 92 is the total number in the B circle. So C the same. 108 minus 20 is 88. Okay, what else is given? There. Students who do not come to school by either vehicles means not bus, not car. So not bus, not car means here, 6. And they ask you to find total number, right? Just plus everything. 72 plus 20 plus 88 plus 6. So what is the answer? Okay, this calculator, 72, 20, 88 plus 6, you get 186. So the answer is C. It seems that the question starting to have non-A answer. Okay, C. Correct. Okay, Ken? Remember, when you fill in the numbers, you have to minus the number in the middle number, okay? Okay, next. Okay, Venn diagram again. What is this? Oh, this is nice. Set G is nasi goreng. Oh, this is students in a class and their favorite breakfast. Okay. Nasi goreng or nasi lemak. G for goreng, L for lemak. All right. Okay. If the number of students who like only one type is 10. Okay, only one type means where? This one and this one, right? This one here means only nasi goreng. This one here means only nasi lemak. Okay, you cannot exclude this, you cannot include the middle one because the middle one, they like both. They like both nasi goreng and nasi lemak. But here say only one type. Only one type means this one and this one. So we take 16 minus x plus 10 minus x equals to 10. Okay, try to slowly solve this. 16 plus 10 is 26. Negative x minus x. All right. So negative 2x is 10 minus 26. Then x will be, 10 minus 26 is negative 16 only, right? Okay. See, careless. So x will be negative 16 over negative 2, which is 8. Okay, now if x is 8, just substitute all the x with 8. So 16 minus 8, you get 8. 8 plus 7, 15. 10 minus 8 is 2. Okay, find the total number. Okay, so 8 plus 15 plus 2. Simple calculation, 25. Okay, so answer is C. Okay, so you must know if the question say only one type, meaning this one and this one, only the left and right, not the middle. Okay, the middle means both type, both nasi goreng and nasi lemak. All right. Okay. Next. Okay. Next, what do we have here? Trigonometry. Okay, I know this one is your favorite, right? Favorite with inverted commas. Okay. They will normally ask you like this or this. Okay, they will either ask you cos or sine normally. Okay. What if you don't know the graph? Okay, if you don't know the graph, you need a calculator with you. Okay, Ken? Okay, here you see, you check A. Okay, use calculator. You press sine. This is cos. Sorry. You press cos 0. This point here. You press cos 0. What do you get? 1. Okay, so this point is correct. Okay, then you go to 45. Okay, you press 45, cos 45, you get 0.7071. Because here it shows that cos 45 is actually 0. Okay, so A cannot be the answer. Okay, so you can just check. Okay, for B, again for 0, this point is correct. Okay, for 45, what do we get just now? 45? We get 0.707, right? Okay, but here shows that cos 45 is actually negative 1, which is again wrong. Okay, C is the answer, right? Okay, C you have cos 0. okay, is 1, which is this point. Cos 90, if you use calculator, you get 0, which is actually this point. And cos 180 is -1, which is this point. Okay, all satisfied. Okay, you can also check for this one, but cos 90 we got just now as 0, right? So this point is wrong. Yeah, so D cannot be the answer. So the answer is C. Okay, so whether they ask you for cos or sine or tangent, doesn't matter. Use calculator to help you. But if you can remember the graph, then it's the best. Huh? No need to waste time to test. Huh? Okay, this one they ask you for sine. And it is from 90 degrees to 270 degrees. This is not from 0. It doesn't start from 0. All right. Okay, same. No? Okay. Which one? I think the answer is C, right? Okay, you can try. Okay, here 90. If you use calculator, what is sine 90? 1. Okay, what is sine 180? 0. And sine 270 is -1, right? Okay, this one cannot be already because here say sine 90 is 0. Wrong already. Okay, A cannot be. Here same. Okay, sine 90 is 0, sine 270 is 0. These 2 points both wrong. Cannot. Okay, this one yes, right? You see? 90, 180, 270. Okay, it's 1, 0, and -1. You see? So the answer is C. Okay, this one wrong. This one is the balik of this already, right? Sine 90 is 1, not -1. So D is wrong. All right. So use calculator to help you. Okay. Okay. Next, we do. I'm sure you know this, right? Linear inequalities. All right. Okay. For this one, there is one thing that you have to remember. Sometimes when you solve this, you need to change the direction. Let's say from this one, you need to change to this. When? Below. When do you change direction? When you multiply or divide by negative. Okay, later you will see. When you multiply or divide by negative, you need to change the direction. All right. Okay, now this one. Okay, so what do you do? Okay, you can group all the x together on one side. So the negative x over 2 is already on the left. Okay, this minus x, if you bring to the left, it becomes plus x. Right? Bigger than, okay, 5 is already on the right. The 3, you need to move to the right. So positive 3 become minus 3. Okay? Okay, this one means negative half x plus 1x. So if you are not sure what is it, it's actually half x. But if you're not sure, use calculator. Negative half plus 1, you will get half. Alright? Okay, bigger than 5 minus 3 is 2. So x bigger than what? 2 times 2 lah, 4. Okay, so the answer is donkey lah. Okay, let's see the answer. Correct. Okay. Okay, this one is one type of the question. Okay, they can ask you in many ways, nowadays. Alright. Okay. Next question. You have two linear inequalities. Two. So you need to solve both. Okay, so we deal with them one by one. Okay, we start with this one first. Alright. Okay. 4y bigger than -6. Okay, the 6, if you bring to the right, it becomes -6. Okay, -6 minus 6 is -12, right? Okay, y bigger than -12 divided by 4. So -3. Okay, bigger or equal. Bigger or equal means it includes -3. Alright. And then here why we don't change the sign? Because we divide by a positive number. You change the direction only when you divide by negative. Alright? Okay, for 2 minus x, 2 minus y. Okay, 0 minus 2 will be -2. This is the one. Okay, so y less than or equals to 2. Why? Because it's actually -1 here. You divide the -1 to the right. -1 is a negative number, right? So from more than equal, you change to less than equal. Okay, so y is more than equals to -3, less than equals to 2. So the answer should be A, right? All right. Okay, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Okay, the rest cannot be. The rest not complete lah. I would say not. This one don't have 0. This one don't have what? Oh, this one just don't have -3, but it's still wrong. Okay, so be careful with the equal sign. When you have equal means it includes this. Okay, the answer is A. Yeah, D and A. Okay, not very difficult, right? Chapter 1 is quite easy actually. Don't know, just simply tick up. Okay, I'm not supposed to encourage you to tick up, but at least you have a chance, okay, even if you don't know how to do. Okay, this one again, there are 2, so you have to solve. Okay, let's do the left one first. Okay, 4 times 3 will be 12. So x, oh sorry. Okay, so this one minus 12 minus 2 is 10. So you know it's either C or D, alright? Because x less than 10. Okay, for this one, negative x less than 2 minus 6 will be negative 4 again. Okay, here because of negative 1, you have to change to bigger than. Okay, got equal, right? So the answer is donkey lah. D, Okay. So whether you have equal or not equal, you have to be careful. You see, one is without equal, one is equal. The answer should be with the equal one, right? Okay, good. Okay. List all the blah blah blah. Okay, again solve this. Okay, 11, 2 go there become minus 2. So 11 minus 2 is what? 9, right? Okay, so x less than 9 divided by -3. You see, I divide by -3. So I change the direction from more than to less than. So x less than -3. Okay, less than -3, meaning cannot include -3. So the answer is donkey. Okay, less than -3 means less than -3. So -4, -5, -6, and so on. Okay, so the answer is donkey. Okay, Oh yeah, okay, donkey. Both is donkey, Okay, next we have matrix. Okay, I know we have already discussed matrix before, but matrix is also very important in chapter 1, Alright. Okay, this one quite easy lah. Okay, here you just have to take this one minus this. Okay, minus the corresponding one. But first, you can take the 6 and -8 divided by 2 first. So you have 3 and -4. Okay, this is just a simple, very, very simple calculation. Alright, very, very simple calculation. Okay, so what do you have here? Okay, you see 5 minus -4 means 5 plus 4. Okay, then plus 3. So you get 12. Okay, so it's either C or B. Okay, for this one, 8 minus 3. Okay, plus -8. Plus -8 means minus, wait, sorry, 5. 8, correct. Oh, see lah, it's -4. Okay, you see, I almost made a careless mistake again. Yeah, so it's 8 minus 3, okay, plus -4 means minus 4. So you get 1. So the answer is what? Boy. Okay. Okay. Okay, D, right? Yeah, correct. Okay, this one, you have to be very careful. It's actually quite easy, but you have to be very careful. They ask you to find M and N. After that, you need to find M plus N. Alright? Okay, first you multiply these two. Okay, how to multiply? 1 multiply -3. Oh, sorry. Plus 5. This one, multiply 4. Okay, then the bottom number will be 2 multiply -3 plus 0 multiply 4. But with 0 multiply 4, we know is what? 0, right? So this one, -3 plus 20 is 17. -6. Be very careful. This is not M and N, because there's a 5 here. Which means, right, 5m equals to 70. Okay, be extra careful. So m is 70 over 5. So same lah, 5n will be negative 6, n will be negative 6 over 5. Now they ask you to take m plus n, right? So this one plus this one. 70 over 5 plus negative 6 over 5. So you get 11 over 5. Be careful, they can ask you in many ways. So the answer is donkey, right? Yeah, boy donkey. Okay, so sometimes you get something which is rather easy like this. Sometimes you get something which is not so straightforward one. All right. Okay. This one again. You need to find value of s and t first, and then you minus. Okay. Remember how to find inverse for 2 by 2? Okay, I try to write the formula here. Okay, the inverse will be 1 over AD minus BC. D and A interchange. So D come here, A go there, negative B, negative C. All right. So we have to change the sign for B and C. Okay. Now, to find S, you are supposed to take AD minus BC. Okay. So S will be 8 times negative 2 minus 5 times negative 4. Okay. This is A, B, C, D. Okay. So negative 16 plus 20, right? Okay. Wait. Yeah, right. So negative 16 plus 20 is 4. Positive 4. Okay, what about T? T is this one. Okay, so it's negative 5, right? You see here, B change to negative B. So 5 change to negative 5. So T is negative 5. Okay, be careful. They say S minus D. So 4 minus negative 5 means 4 plus 5. So the answer is 9. Okay, donkey. Okay, donkey. Okay. So you have to be careful. The sign here, positive, negative, very important. You see, you have negative 9, 9, you have negative 1 and 1. So be careful, right? Okay. Next, this one. Okay, you have to express in simplest form. Okay, when you have this, okay, you need to know to change. You need to change the divide to multiply. Okay, to change divide to multiply is very easy. How? Just terbalikkan these two, right? Just swap these two. Okay, so you have 2x plus 6 divided by y minus 3. You change the divide to multiply with the balik. So you get this. Okay, but as obviously you see there is no answer like this, right? You need to simplify it. Okay. So whatever that we can factorize, we factorize. Okay, here we can factorize out 2. So we have x plus 3. Here is still y minus 3. Nothing can be done. Okay, y squared minus 9 can be factorized as y plus 3, y minus 3. Okay, this one you must know, no choice. Okay, here 2. Okay, x plus 3 power 2 means x plus 3, x plus 3 again. Okay, now we see up and down, what can we cancel? Okay, these two can be cancelled with these two. The x plus 3 cancel with x plus 3. The y minus 3 cancel with y minus 3. So what is left? Y plus 3 over x plus 3. So what is the answer? A log. Right? That's all. Okay. So you need to know factorization. This one, if you don't know how to factorize, then a bit hard. Okay. Here, when you have y squared minus, okay, I have another example. Let's say if you have x squared minus 4, you can factorize as x plus 2, x minus 2, all right? Or if you have x squared minus 16, you can factorize as x plus 4, x minus 4. Okay, you can try to expand again, you will get x squared minus 16. Okay, normally you will have minus 4, minus 9, or minus 16. Okay, it's 2, 3, and 4. You see this one? Y squared minus 9 is 3, 3. Y squared minus 4 is 2, 2. Y squared minus 16 is 4, 4. Okay, you can actually remember. Try to remember. Alright? Okay. Oh, there's a typo here for this question. Okay, it's supposed to be dy. Dy. Alright. So, again, with the balikkan these two, swap these two to make it multiply. So, 2 over 3 multiply. Okay. Yeah, right? Okay, what can we simplify now? The only thing that we can simplify, I think, is 3 and this 12, right? So the 3, you divide by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1, but 12 divided by 3 is 4, right? So here you have 2 times 4t, which is 8t, divided by t minus 12. Oh, it's quite easy. So the answer is A, right? All right. Okay. Next chapter is number bases. Okay, this chapter is also quite easy. Okay, in this chapter, right, you learn base 2, base 5, base 8, and base 10. Okay, base 10 is the number that we are using. Okay, when we say 1, 2, 3, when we say 4, 5, 6, that is base 10. Okay, but base 2, base 2, right, is only, you have only 1 and 0. Okay, it doesn't matter what base you have. The base is here, base 2. Okay, the first number here, or should I say the last number? Okay, the first number from the right. Okay, this one corresponding to 2 power 0. And then the next one corresponding to 2 power 1. This one will be 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, and the last one will be 2 power 5. Okay, so you always start from 2 power 0, power 1, power 2, power 3, power 4, power 5. Okay, if the base here is, let's say, 5, then this number here will be corresponding to 5 power 0, 5 power 1, 5 power 2, and so on. Okay, so you see, this one 0, 0, 0, no need to care. Okay, this one is at the 2 power 3, right, which is actually this one. Okay, another one is at what? 2 power 5. So we know the x here must be 5. Okay, that's all. So the answer is C. Okay, okay. Okay, now you see, they give you something in base 5, they ask you to write in base 8. Okay, when we change base 5 to base 8, okay, we have to pass through base 10. Meaning, you have to change this 1, 2, 3, 4 base 5 to base 10 first, then you change to base 8. Alright, it has to pass through base 8. Base 10, sorry. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, how to change to base 10? Very easy. Okay, you can have a table if you want. Okay, no, table is, okay, I'm scared it will confuse you. So you can have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, remember the first number here is 5 power 0, 5 power 1, 5 power 2, 5 power 3. All right? Okay, now to get this number, you take 4 multiply with 5 power 0. 5 power 0 is 1, so 4 multiply 1 is 4. Okay, can? Okay, to get this number, 3 multiply 5 power 1. 5 power 1 is 5, right? So 3 multiply 5 is 15. Okay, this one 5 power 2 is 25. So 2 multiply 25, 50. And this one 5 power 3 is 125. Use calculator. 1 multiply 125 is 125. Okay, you just have to plus all these numbers. 125, 50, 50, and 4. So if you plus together, you get 194. Okay, this is base 10. Okay, base 10 is what the number that we have used all this for. It's always base 10. All right. Okay, now you need to change this to base 8, right? Okay, this one, you have to be careful. 194, Okay, I will draw something like this. 194 divided by 8. Okay, you use calculator, you take 194 divided by 8, what do you get? You get 24.25, right? Okay, you write 24 here. Okay, when we do this number base, we focus on the remainder. Okay, if you take 8 multiplied 24, what do you get? 192, right? Okay, so 194 minus 192, the remainder is 2. All right. Okay, then again divide by 8. So we know lah, 24 divided by 8 is what? 3, right? Okay, so 3, 8, 24, so the remainder is 0. There is no remainder. Okay, then one more time, divided by 8. So obviously cannot, right? So 0 times 8 is 0. So the remainder is 3. Okay, so you read from the bottom. So 302. Okay, can? Oh, a few more only, right? Okay, 4 more. Right? Okay, so this one is to change the number base. Okay, so we focus on the remainder. You have to divide by 8. If you want to change to base 8, you divide by 8 until you have 0 here. Okay, so when we write the number, we start from the bottom, 302. Okay, can we try to do another one? Let's say now we want to write 100 as base 2. Base 2, Okay, very important, Be very careful. Okay, 100 divided by 2, what do you get? 50. Do you have remainder? No, so 0. Okay, again, 50 divided by 2, what do you get? 25. Is there any remainder? No, 0. Okay, 25 divided by 2, what do you get? 12.5. So you write 12. So the remainder is 1. Okay. 12 divided by 2, 6. Is there any remainder? No, 0. 6 divided by 2, 3. Is there any remainder? No, 0. Okay, 3 divided by 2 is 1 only, right? 1 times 2 is 2. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So the remainder is 1. And lastly, if you take this divided by 2 is 0 and the remainder is 1. So you write from the bottom. 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Okay, so write a 2 here, base 2. Okay, so that's how you change. Okay, and just to tell you, calculator can help you with base 2, 8, and 10. Okay, when you key in any number in base 2, it will straight away change to base 8 and base 10, depending on which button you press. But base 5 cannot. Base 5, you have to manually calculate, no choice. All right. Okay. This will be our last chapter. This chapter, standard form, I see from past years, right? Okay, in paper 1, this chapter, right, you have the most questions. Okay, that is why I discuss this now at last. Why? Because we always save the best for last one, right? Okay. This one, how to do? Okay, here, remember we are supposed to do the multiply first. So you are supposed to do this one first. Then you take this 0.4593 plus this. Okay, so use calculator lah. 0.8 multiply 5.12 plus this. So what do you get? You get 4.5553, right? Right? Okay, now they ask you to round to 3 significant figures. Okay, 3 significant figures you count from here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me change to another color. 1, 2, 3. So you want here. Okay, then you see this next number 5, right? Okay, normally when we do rounding, we do round off. This 5, we should add 1 to this, the previous number, right? So it will be 4.56. All right. So 3 significant figure you see from the left. 1, 2, 3. Then you draw a line here. You see, this is 5. 5 means you have to add 1 to this number. So 4.56. All right. Okay. This is the one that I mentioned at the beginning of the chapter. Okay. This is speed. Okay, 120 kilometer per hour, right? It means every hour the car can move 120 kilometers. Oh, by the way, right, 120 kilometer per hour is actually more than our speed limit, right? But anyhow, it's just a question. So 120 per hour. So 1 hour, it will move 120 kilometers. But now they ask you after 90 minutes, okay, what is the distance? And this distance is in m, meter. No, 1 kilometer is equivalent to 1,000 meters. Okay, and 90 minutes is how many hours? Okay, you take 90 divided by 60, you get 1.5 hours. Okay, now you just have to take 120 multiply 1.5, which is what? 180 kilometers. But now they want this to be meter, right? So we have to take 180 multiply 1000. All right, so 0, 0, 0. Okay, they will ask you to write this in what? Standard form. So standard form is very easy. You see, where is the decimal point? It's here. Okay. You need to move the decimal point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the point must be here. Okay, you need to keep one number here before the decimal point. So now you move to the left 5 units, right? So it will be 1.8 times this one. Okay. Why? Why we multiply 10 power 5? Because we move this 5 units, so 10 power 5. Okay, so this is standard form. Standard form means you move the decimal point until you have a number before the decimal point. Okay, for example, another example, if you have this, let's say, okay, now we move this decimal point, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it becomes 1.23 multiply 10 power negative 3. Just now, you move the point to the left, so it's a positive 5. Can see? But now, you move the point to the right, so 1, 2, 3, so it's negative. All right? Okay, next. This one. Okay, this one you have to do for all. You can read the question. Okay, let me have some water. Okay. When rounded to 2 significant and 3, right, they are the same. So you have to do for all, no choice. Okay. For A, okay, if you round to 2 decimal place, 2 significant figure, okay, the 0 you ignore them. So 1, 2 here. Okay, so this is 7, right? Sorry, this is 5. So you are supposed to add 1 to the 7. So you get 0.028. Okay, as for 3 significant figure, 275 here. Okay, so you get 0.0276. Okay, because here, okay, you see it's 9. 9 means you are supposed to add 1 to this number, right? 5. So 5 plus 1 is 6. So 0.0276. Okay, do the same for B. Okay, okay, for 2 significant figure, 80. Okay, you see 4. 4 means no need to add, so 0.80. Okay, for 3 significant figure, 804 here. So 9 means you have to add. So add 1 to the 4. So you get 805. Okay, so far we still get two different answer, right? So cannot be A and B lah. Alright, okay, C 20888. Okay, 20888 for two significant figure 1, 2. So here, okay, see this 8 means you have to add 1 to here, right? So 21000. For three significant figure, you see it's 8, so you add 1 to this one. So 20900. Okay, again not C, so probably the answer is D lah. But again, we have to check also. Okay, for 0.5099 for two significant figure 1, 2, 9 means you add 1 to the 0. Okay, for three significant figure, this 9 means you add 1 to here, right? But is 10. So it's the same, 0.5110. So the answer is 40. Okay, so be careful. Okay, this is our last question, right? Yeah. Okay, this question is you have a rectangular panel. Okay, panel in Malay is called kain rentang. Okay, I'm not so good in Malay lah, but you see, okay, it's good that they give you in two languages because you can try to understand any of these two. Okay, if both languages cannot understand, no choice lah, nobody can help you. Alright. Okay, the cost of printing each centimeter square is 9 cents. Okay, 9 cents is 0.09. Okay, RM 0.09. Okay. Okay. Oh, easy. So, but then this is centimeter, right? So 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So 36 meter is actually 3,600 centimeter, and 20 meter is 2,000 centimeter. So you multiply. All right, 2,000 multiply 3,600 centimeters, right? So you get be very careful. There are very many zeros. Centimeter square. Okay, and the question say 1 centimeter square is 9 cents, right? So you just take this one, this 7200000 multiply 0.09. Okay, so what do you get? You get 648,000. Wow, quite expensive, Quite expensive, right? Okay, but then you have to write into standard form. How? Okay, the decimal point here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, you have to move the point until you have a number before the decimal point. Okay, so you have 6.48 multiply 10 power. Just now how many unit we move? 5. Okay, so the answer is C. Correct. This is D, right? Yeah, correct. Okay, can Okay, be careful. As far as I can see, this chapter, standard form, right? In chapter 1, there are around 4 questions, Out of the 40, there are around 4 questions about standard form. Okay, so don't play with this chapter. Jangan main-main, alright? Okay, so I think we have already finished. Okay, and today we have exceed the time by a few minutes, but it's okay. Alright. So since this is our last class, so I wish you all the best, not only for your SPM, okay, but your future. Okay, make sure you make the right choice. Choose the right university, make the right choice for your future. Alright, can? Okay, I hope to see you all again. And if we have the chance lah. Alright, so I will pass back to Mr. Mohan to do the ending. Alright, take care and stay safe.
Okay, thank you, Mr. William. Just give me a second.
My name is Mardiana, and I'm a Help ADP alumni. I transferred to the United States in fall of 2018, and today I'm going to be answering some questions from Help University. So let's dive right into it. So I transferred to the University of Central Oklahoma, which is in the state of Oklahoma, and my major is professional media. The next question is, the city I'm living in is called the city of Edmond. It's a small city. It's definitely not as busy, as lively, as chaotic as it is in KL. And me being a KL kid my whole life, it definitely took me some time to adapt to like a quieter, less chaotic lifestyle. But once I got past that, it's actually a really nice place to live. And the people are just so friendly. Everyone I've met in Edmond has just been nothing but kind and nice to me. I've always gotten help when I've needed any kind of help, and I've also never gotten any kind of racial discrimination. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that. The cost of living in Edmond is not as high as it would be in other states, just because Oklahoma in general isn't that expensive to live in. So, for example, some of my friends who are living in California or in New York, I know for a fact that the rent they're paying is 3 times the rent that I pay. So, and the space that I get is pretty decent. So I'm not complaining. So I'm not going to speak for the whole university, but I do love the department that I'm in, which is the professional media department in mass communication. So all of my professors have been really nice and really knowledgeable because all of them have been in their respective industries for years and years. And I have professors who are professional reporters. One of them is actually a professional reporter in Washington, D.C. And like media consultants, filmmakers, video producers, even like radio personalities, writers. So just they all have a lot of knowledge in what they do, and that really helps me to gain a lot of knowledge and insight as a student. And also I like that the class sizes aren't that big in my university. I've never been in like a huge lecture hall with 300 people where you don't know what's going on. All of my classes have been just quite like nice and intimate, about 15 to 20 people, 25 max. So whenever I've needed any kind of help, I could just go straight to my professor or talk to them in their office and just have a chat. So that's really nice. And I've also gotten to try many different things in my university, like film production, documentary filmmaking, broadcast news. I was a reporter, I did a podcast, like I've done a bit of everything. So I definitely learned what I like and what I don't like, and I'm thankful that I got those opportunities at my university. Honestly, I would say no, but I don't think there's any easy way to manage your expectations before you transfer, because adapting to a whole new country in itself is not easy. So everyone's adapting process is different, of course, but it's just something that everyone has to go through. There's no easy way to know what to expect because you'll know when you get there. So there's no easy way around it, in my opinion. It's just something that everyone has to do. My experience at Help was really good, actually. It was actually amazing. I wouldn't change anything. If I go back to 2017 right now, I wouldn't change anything about my ADP experience, because some of the people that I've met from day one, they're still some of my closest and best friends until today. So I'm really grateful that I met those people at ADP. And all the professors, lecturers, advisors, staff, just everyone at ADP is amazing. Shout out to them. Shout out to Miss 90. You guys are awesome. And thanks for making my transfer process so smooth and easy. So I would definitely recommend Help ADP because I had a wonderful experience. And if you know for a fact that you want to transfer to the US, UK, Canada, or Australia, and I have friends who are studying in all of those countries who transferred from ADP, I think Help ADP is a great place to help you to get there, because you'll be able to fulfill the requirements that you need, and it's a great stepping stone for you to just like, transfer to wherever you want in the world with those set of requirements. So with that, I would recommend ADP, and I think it's a great place if you want to transfer to another country. And that's all I have. That's all the questions. Thank you for watching this video, and yeah, that's all. Bye.
Okay, students, with no further questions or anything, I'll end the session for tonight. So I'll see you all tomorrow for accounting at 8 p.m. too. So good night, everyone, and have a great night.